And we are live with the NFL.
Hello.
All right.
What is up? I didn't do my normal intro.
What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight? Today we're just going to be going across the amazing signings and trades that happened across the NFL today.
Derrick Henry, best running back in the league.
Okay.
Who said that?
Me, motherfucker. Step up.
Yo, Aaron, what's your YouTube again?
Packers Media.
Okay. Plug.
Y'all niggas broke as fuck. Got Pet B and shit.
It's gay, just like our front office.
Oh god.
Your front office is gay. We signed Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries just
at least you signed someone. Good job, Chargers.
All right, everybody. So we should probably start now.
Tom's here.
Yeah, he is here. right on time.
No, Mike.
So to start off, Malik Jackson to the Philadelphia Eagles. He had
because a stacked D line needs even more D linemen.
I think he had 18 sacks with his total stint with the Jaguars. 18 total sacks. I don't remember how many tackles, but good signing, bad signing, mediocre.
Mediocre.
Yeah, it's good, I guess.
I like it because the Eagles are going to be missing Timmy Jernigan next year, so I actually do like it a lot.
Who's playing Mario?
Anybody else have anything to say about Malik Jackson?
He's been like what, 4 seasons with the Jaguars?
3, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
3. Yeah, 3
He's
seasons.
It's one of those things where I personally think that he could have a pretty big role in the Eagles' defense. If I'm being honest,
He's a really good run stopper.
Yeah, that's kind of the one thing, like that and
Him, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and Derek Barnett.
Yes.
Oh shoot! I just realized all that D line.
Does he?
Jules, you're retarded.
So
I do not endorse making fun of the retarded, but this man is a special case.
No, it's like I forgot all the defensive linemen for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I only knew about Fletcher Cox.
You forget about the defensive line that kicked your Patriots' ass in the Super Bowl.
You could Fletch my
didn't
Cox.
do anything.
Yeah, I still have nightmares about Derek Barnett.
okay.
It
So
was Brandon Graham that got the
It was
fumble.
Brandon Graham. Derek Barnett just recovered it.
Yeah, I know. That's why Derek Barnett recovered the freaking fumble.
do you guys think that this signing will complement the defensive line or will it overshadow?
Overshadow.
Overshadow? Explain.
Which one of us?
Whoever said overshadow.
Yeah, whoever
Me.
said.
Okay. Because I don't think he's going to bring in many sacks. And I think that with who they already have on the D line, he'll be kind of overlooked
Mm-hmm.
unless he puts up like 10+ sack seasons.
They're going to be running a 5-2 defense. That's what they're going to do.
Ooh, 5-man.
Well, they don't have any corners. They don't have any corners. Might as well just put their corners on the D line and just hope it works.
Goal line blitz every play.
Every single play.
Have Ronald Darby blitzing every fucking play. And Malcolm Jenkins just sitting like
Wait, did you
30
guys
yards
just
past
sign
the
him?
line of scrimmage, just chilling.
No, I think
Yo,
Ronald
dude,
Darby is still on the market.
From what I've heard, Ronald Darby wants to stay in Philadelphia, and the team is really trying to get a deal done with him. So
Mhm.
I wouldn't be too surprised if he stays, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like if he has to go, he's got to go. So
He's gotta go.
All right, let's
The
turn
boy
our
gotta go.
gears towards one of the, I guess, first splash signings of the day. Quan Alexander to the 49ers. Thoughts, reactions?
I like it.
I like it.
Makes sense.
But
I mean,
Better than the woman beater they cut from their team.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, the thing is he just gonna be like a plug and play linebacker?
I think that's probably gonna be his role. I mean, he's pretty dynamic, so I can picture molding with that defense very well. So
You now have one viewer. Oh, that's me.
Jules, you muted yourself again, you tard.
You really want to hear me farting, bruh?
Yeah, I'm into that.
Never mind, mute yourself again. I thought you were just being dumb.
No. On
If you want to
50%
listen to
of
the
the
Jules
time,
saga, go back to our other episodes of the podcast.
yeah, no, on 50% of the time, if I mute myself, one is either I'm.
oh my god.
I'm gonna cock my Nerf gun.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
two,
everybody.
I mute him and nobody else knows, so I just screw with him.
All right, I have an idea, Aaron. I have an idea.
Yep.
Whenever you want me to quiet everybody down, I'm gonna do this with my Nerf gun to quiet everyone down.
Russian
it's good.
roulette.
It's just, let's try and stay on task, alright? This is why
Okay,
bigger
everyone get it
podcasts
done.
are usually a lot harder. Because our plan is to upload these podcasts to multiple places, but we need usable podcasts. So podcasts where they're clean,
Like,
no interruptions, and that sort of stuff.
Aaron's trying to get money off these.
No, I'm just trying to do these for fun.
No, I'm
We're
just
trying to get views, man.
Yeah. Can we split our monetization of like 10 cents, please?
Sure.
Six.
If we
Um,
made 10 cents on the video, I'd be
I
surprised.
want to be able to afford my cummed on bread.
Okay, so
Excuse me?
are those our
think
final
that's free.
reactions for Quan Alexander to the 49ers?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I think one of the biggest splash signings, or was it a trade? One of them was Landon Collins to the Redskins.
Wait, that actually happened?
Nah, that was him going to free agency. Yeah,
That
he
actually
signed
happened?
a
Yep, that
$84
actually
million
happened.
deal for 6 years.
I really hope he doesn't cause a safety margin.
Blow.
Dude, you know what I see
Oh, I
there?
knew
I
that.
see Cam Chancellor and Errol Thomas.
Yeah, I want the Earl
Like
Thomas to
a
go to the
little
Chargers.
Legion of Boom rebirth.
Chargers.
Yeah.
With the Redskins?
Go Chargers.
Go Jags.
Can we please
They
get Earl
overpaid
Thomas
for
on
him,
the
that's my opinion
on the
on it.
Chargers with Derwin James and have the best safety duo in the league?
Lamau, that's fucking funny.
Well, those are just rumors. Like,
The Titans have the
because
best
they have the same
safety
age.
duo. Duh.
No, they don't.
Kevin Byard and Jonathan Sifrian? Duh.
Yeah,
Ew.
not even close.
Yeah.
All right, step up.
Okay,
I'm about to clap your fucking cheeks. Like,
do it.
All right, there he goes.
So,
I guess he's the one that got shot with the Russian roulette.
fuck your.
I suppose so.
Okay, guys.
Bam.
I suppose we're done with the Landon Collins part. I really didn't hear
Yep.
anything.
Yeah.
6 years.
6
Yeah.
years, $84 million.
$45 million guaranteed.
That's a long ass time.
That's
Yeah,
what,
dude.
16 million a year?
Something like that. You see,
What
my
is with
thing about
NFC East free agency players always going to other NFC East teams?
honestly,
true.
I was really wishing that Des Bryant would have gone to the Eagles so we could have kept up that tradition.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine. Oh no. I can't imagine that. That's Brian and Green?
Can't wait till Dak Prescott gets traded to the Redskins. Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Another check down magnet.
Him and Chris Keenum.
Just check pin posts in general for
Oh yeah, dude. Case Keenum went to the Redskins.
Yeah.
How could we forget about that?
All right, I have
he's-
like a 10-page packet due in science tomorrow, so I'm out.
Okay.
McAdoo versus Hugh Jackson.
Okay, I'm a little relieved. All right.
That should have been the Pro Bowl.
Okay, guys. So I guess we will move on to Antonio Brown.
The whiny ass. Yeah.
Antonio Brown traded to the Raiders
For a third and a fifth round pick.
And then the
I'll tell you
Patriots offered him better, but they didn't do it.
Well, yeah, no one's gonna trade to the Patriots.
Because we don't need another Tom Brady, Randy Moss situation.
Yeah. What are our initial
don't worry,
reactions?
Man, choking the Super Bowl like last time.
What are our initial reactions to Antonio Brown signing with the Raiders?
Oakland got a very good player, but too much ego, and Pittsburgh got trash in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Antonio Brown made himself almost untradeable.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so here is my spin on why Antonio Brown did this. I believe Antonio Brown did this as more of like a thank you, I hate you, and goodbye sort of thing to the Steelers. He wanted the Steelers to get as little as they can for him. He absolutely wanted the Steelers to get as little as they possibly can for trading him. And it's so bad that the Steelers took a $20 million cap hit. So, like, there had to be something more than just, oh, we both don't see eye to eye. Like, a $20 million cap hit, that's more than not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah.
With straight up sabotage.
I think he did as much as he could to hurt the Steelers.
Like
I agree with that.
Even when the trade news came out about him possibly going to Buffalo and him kind of sabotaging that.
Yeah, he's like, I should like not even play football.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. I'm like, oh shoot.
I think he did that on purpose.
Like,
I don't think he would have minded playing with the Bills. I just think he did that to hurt the Steelers even more.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I think he wanted to force them into a situation where the only team that would take him would be the Patriots, because Bill Belichick's probably the only coach that can control him.
Mm-hmm. Like, I rolled over in my bed, and when I saw it on my phone, I thought I was dreaming when I saw it for a third and a fifth. Like...
And, are you serious?
But here's the thing.
Third and
it
a
makes
fifth, and they keep all three of their first-round draft picks.
Yeah. Exactly. But, like... Okay, it made John Gruden look like a genius. Trade away Amari Cooper for a first.
My boy John Gruden, a genius.
Trade away Amari Cooper for a first, and get Antonio Brown, arguably the best in the league, for a third and a fifth.
For a third and a fourth.
No offense to Amari Cooper, but that's a major upgrade on fucking wide receiver.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even Madden didn't approve of the trade.
Madden doesn't approve any real like trade
controversies like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can like try sending like 3 first-round picks for freaking Josh Gordon, and it's like, no, we don't think that trade's very fair. You need to send it.
Yeah.
All right.
I just realized Martavis Bryant and Antonio Brown will be reunited in Oakland.
Martavis Bryant's kicked out of the league.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Told you guys this guy was special.
Never mind.
Okay. Have we all gotten what we wanted to say about AB in?
Yep.
All right.
But good.
Then I think we can move on to Trey Flowers. I think it was a 5-year, $13 million per year contract.
And I'm mad.
You're mad.
Very
Why are you
few
mad?
Patriots
Oh.
good defensive players are good after they leave the Patriots.
That is true. Malcolm Butler.
Malcolm Butler, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
About
What's his name is still good with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, Chandler Jones. Yeah, he's a beast.
That's like the only one I can think of though that turned out.
I can't think of anybody that leaves the
Yeah,
Patriots,
most of the time
though.
they are pretty quiet afterwards.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like any defensive player that goes to the Redskins.
Their career dies.
I
Or like
believe.
Vince Wilfork when he went to the
Fun
Texans.
fact, the Redskins were complete mediocrity until this year. They had the same amount of ties, same amount of wins, same amount of losses. Complete mediocrity.
Mm-hmm. I think
Overpaid.
Matt Patricia's starting to get a defense going on right there, man.
I think
But
so.
they need linebackers.
Do you think that Trey Flowers was overpaid and he's overhyped, or he got what he deserved?
So it's like he still has
He's
time to
good,
progress.
but like, look at the comparison. Him and Michael Bennett had almost the exact same numbers. The thing is, Trey Flower came in clutch in some plays, like in the most dire situations.
Yeah, Michael Bennett would just get flagged.
Oh,
yeah.
His contract, $16 to $17 million per year.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yikes.
For a guy that only
getting
produced
paid.
8.5 sacks, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. That'd be like Brandon Graham asking for top defensive end dollar.
That's definitely top defensive end dollars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was
Pretty
overpaid. I don't think he's overhyped, but overpaid definitely. I could see at most around
Overpaid.
10 million per year at most. We should move on to Jamison Crowder to the Jets.
Jamison Crowder to the Jets.
Who's trash?
Well,
They
let
still
me
need a wide receiver in the first and second round.
Rest in peace, his career. That's about it.
I mean,
It's where Matt Forte went to die.
I guess it's fine for them.
I don't think he didn't have much of a career.
Every wide receiver that gets traded or signed to the Jets is never heard from again.
And running backs.
Never.
Exactly.
And running back.
I mean, they haven't
signed-
had great quarterbacks.
signed
for a
not
while.
drafted.
Martin. Don't leave Curtis
Jermaine
Martin out of
Curse.
this.
Jermaine Curse. He's silent.
Yeah, Jermaine Curse. He's
Then,
he's dead.
No.
What's his name?
No. You said running backs, and I said Curtis Martin.
I don't know who that is.
No, that's the only
Another point, Thomas.
Curtis
Rawls.
Martin? You know Curtis Martin?
No.
Hell yeah, I have his
And then Eric
jersey.
Decker was
I
another
have a
one.
Curtis Martin jersey.
Yeah, he's the only exception. Curtis Martin.
I can't think of
Jermaine
who that
Curse,
guy is.
silent.
Eric
That
Decker was
Pryor
with the
dude, I
Broncos, but
forgot
then he
his
fell
name.
apart when he joined the Jets.
Oh,
Calvin Pryor? No.
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor, there we go, yeah.
Terrell Pryor was just greedy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then now Jamison Crowder, bye-bye. I'm sorry. Hopefully he can produce. Hopefully he can get, like, he could be a compliment to Robbie Anderson.
Rodney, yeah.
Yeah.
He's I could picture him having a decent season, probably like 60 catches for like 700 yards or something like that. But
That's good.
yeah, but at the
I
same
think
time,
Quincy and Newman would take away from that, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He's
Crowder's
healthy, right?
kind of a
He's gonna get
slot
healthy.
receiver.
All right,
Just a
so we all
slot
think that
receiver,
Jamison
Newman
Crowder
would
went to
be
the Jets to die.
I don't think he had much of a career in the first place.
True.
In a way.
Yeah, that's true, to be fair.
He's a very good dude. More possession.
Okay. So, a signing I did not expect to see was Jesse James to the Lions. Not expect to see that headline at all today.
Yeah, I
that's
have
pretty
no
cool.
comments on that one. I
think
literally don't know what to say.
Well,
For
which
which
one?
one?
That means they
Three.
won't draft the tight end.
Jesse
Yeah.
James to the Lions. I mean,
Because
Trying to
everyone's
replace
gonna draft
Eric
the tight end
Ebron.
this year.
I mean, if
the
they couldn't
Lions
do
even
good with
have
Eric Ebron,
here?
what are they gonna do with Jesse James?
I feel like they're the exact same kind of tight end. So,
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where since Matt Patricia didn't really have a chance with Eric Ebron, maybe he just thinks that
Or much
he can
relationship.
pull some.
Or he didn't have much relationship.
Yeah, they were gay.
Yeah. Dude, watch the Lions like sign Jermaine Gresham from the
Jermaine
Cardinals.
Gresham.
Yeah, that guy. Whatever his name is, number 84.
You know, he was a first
Jimmy
round
Gresham,
Yeah, no, I said Jermaine Gresham.
Jimmy Joy, Jim Gresham.
And can we just talk about the fact that that dude was a first round pick?
Gresham?
Yeah,
Wait, he
He was
was?
a first round pick?
He was?
yeah, by the Bengals in like 2011.
Oh no. Oh no.
Of course it had to be the
What a
Bengals.
downside, brother.
I mean,
and
it
then they
could.
got injury prone.
Tyler Eifert, yeah.
Oh, dude, I honestly feel bad for Tyler Eifert.
And
Yeah,
John
me too.
and John
that-
Ross,
that
who can
race-
run fast
that was
but can't
brutal.
do anything else.
Yeah, the boy's
Yeah.
got no legs.
John Ross, I run fast, or real fast.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's the only thing he's got going for him.
That's about it.
You know, has he
Like Fred Biletnikoff.
Jesus.
has he even gotten like any offers for him?
John Ross, no.
Because, like I remember.
They were gonna
Because I
trade
remember-
him. They were gonna trade him earlier
To the
to
Patriots.
no, not to the Patriots. It was shit. Shut up. No, it was like it was
You'll get there eventually.
maybe
You're
one
like
day.
Steven Smith not knowing what you're trying to say.
It was a team in the end.
No, they tried to trade him to the XFL before it started.
No, they tried to trade him to the Lakers.
Yo,
Alright.
I'm feeling that
Maybe
John
the
Ross
team
before.
would do slightly better
like-
if they had somebody that fast.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're good
Andy
on Jesse
Dalton and
James.
AJ Green just-
Oh, they tried to
Yeah.
trade him. They tried to trade him to Seattle. That's what it was. But then they're like, nah, we don't really want him.
They got Tyler Lockett for that.
Yeah. Then they
Alright.
realized Tyler Lockett was good
I think the
for some reason now.
biggest signing, or I guess more of news of the day, is the Jaguars getting a quarterback with a question mark. Nick Foles
You
signed
mean
a
big?
$88 million 4-year contract. That's big quarterback money.
Tom Brady.
That's big quarterback.
So
I mean,
they
yeah.
signed big male genitalia Foles.
yes.
They should have traded him at the beginning of the season to get something out of it.
Well, you see, here's the issue.
They
He
wouldn't have
said
been
that
led
much
to
of
the
the
playoffs
playoffs,
if they traded him.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
because it would have been Nate Studfeld trying to lead the Eagles. team
Heck
to
yeah,
the
Nate Studfeld for the win, boys.
Oh yeah, and they wouldn't have that one tight end to throw passes like he did in the Super Bowl.
Trey Burton.
Yeah, Zach Ertz throwing
Trey
it for like 900 passes.
Oh my god.
playoffs. Ertz, team MVP, 40+ touchdown passes in 4 weeks.
So, with this contract, Nick Foles, he's making $22 million a year. I'm pretty sure we can all agree, way
Isn't that more
too
than-
much for a quarterback that's been inconsistent his entire career.
R.I.P.
That's-
the salary cap for Jacksonville
He hasn't-
Jaguars, bro.
Yeah.
So where's their cap at now?
I wonder where Jalen Ramsey's going to go in a few years with that kind
There
of
is
money spent
no
on a
cap.
quarterback.
The cap is 0 for the Jaguars.
Because I mean, they had to clear up house just to get Nick Foles.
Yeah, they had to cut Malik Jackson. Hey, you want to cut Miles Jack next?
Ooh, ooh.
Remember that Miles Jack that whistle was blown way too early. I'm only saying that because Jules is in here.
Nah, I agree with you, bro.
Oh, okay. I love you.
I love you too.
He's a real Patriots fan. He acknowledges when shit
I think it's funny how Foles is making more per year than Tom Brady.
wait,
Yeah, 'cause Tom Brady's
is he?
41 and he's he's
Tom
making
Brady
more.
Tom Brady doesn't take a lot of
Hell
money.
yeah.
Well, that's right,
Dude,
because
Brady's
Tom Brady,
earning what,
yeah,
19
he
million?
doesn't care.
Yeah,
He's going to take pay
Brady's
cuts for
Brady's
his
making
team.
$15 million a year right now.
yeah.
Honestly, I wonder what the most amount of money that Brady has made in his career for like a big contract. Like, you know, he's probably never gone above that like 100 million threshold because like
No.
He's not even got close
This
to
is
that. I don't think.
I mean, he'd probably
Yeah,
just
it's
rather have protection than big money.
Yeah, Tom Brady basically his
What
wife's money.
Well,
Yeah,
I
his
mean,
wife's rich.
yeah,
Not
I mean
gonna lie.
that's why the Patriots are always so good, is because they have enough money to sign other talent.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
leadership.
That's one thing that people don't really appreciate about Brady is that he really is kind of that team player.
His selflessness.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about.
Agreed.
We're talking
He's in it
about
for the rings and not the money.
Now, only if we had Aaron Rodgers to do that.
Dude, I actually want to test that theory. So, like, Brady said, because you know how Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady always compliment each other?
Yeah.
Tom Brady said once, yeah, he's like, if Aaron Rodgers was on the Patriots, he'd throw for like 7,000 yards a season. I'm like, oh, on God. Bro, let's test that out. Like, on God. I want to see that. I'd pay good money for that, man.
Well,
So yeah,
honestly, I think that's also the locker room culture as well. The Patriots locker room is just like locked tight. Like I think Belichick really just reins in everyone, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Question is for Nick Foles. Who is he gonna throw to?
That's what the
Ooh.
Jaguars need to
This
address.
just in. The Jets got
Oh no. Oh no. What
Anthony
did
Barr.
Do? No way. No way. Anthony Barr to the Jets?
Mm-hmm.
No
When does this
effing way,
announce?
bruh.
From
No
Adam
freaking way. Are
Schefter.
you-
Yep.
No.
Thoughts, reaction
Stop, my
to that incoming
penalty's
news.
so erect.
Oh God, he's gonna.
Dude, I need to get that notification from the NFL app, man, bro. Jesus.
Hey, Barr, you want to do the same thing to Tom Brady that you did to Rodgers?
Oh my
Oh.
God, no.
Oh.
I just.
All right, so
Rodgers-
Oh my God! Stop off season. My penis could get only so erect.
I'm actually really surprised by that signing. Waiting for more info on how much it'll be worth, but that's
Christ.
amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Vikings shine Samar Steven to a 3-year deal.
Oh, you know what? I'm happy for that. Because that means the Vikings need to take a linebacker in the first round. That means they're not taking a tight end, which means TJ Hackerson's coming to the Patriots.
No, we're taking Packers take Noah Fant and TJ Hawkinson.
Jesus.
After that, I will cry. I will cry.
You know, I will genuinely, I'll be, really sad if the Chargers take a quarterback this year.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for them to. Rivers is coming off of like a near career.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just
Hey,
don't
bro,
want to accept.
Kareem-
Patriots are going to take Ripien.
I don't want to take
Hey,
Patriots are
bro,
going
one.
to take Ripien, so when Anthony Barr hurts Tom Brady, they have somebody.
Anthony Barr.
Oh no.
Watch Jets sign Sue next.
Anthony
Or
Barr.
Cheap shots.
Anthony
shots
Barr
to
can't
win.
reach Tom Brady if he just keeps throwing it to James White. Every damn check down.
Check down every play.
He's 41.
He's 41 years old. Look at this amazingly tight throw that he has to try to fit this ball into.
I love those. I love those. I see them rarely. I'm like, hell yeah.
Well, look, Le'Veon Bell just got signed to the San Diego Fleet.
No, oh my God.
When you were saying that, oh my God.
No. I was about to come.
I'm just playing.
To the San Diego.
Yeah, he's like, fuck the whole NFL.
Breaking:
No,
Le'Veon
because he's
Bell signs
after
a
money, so
contract
he
with
won't go to the
Atlanta Record.
AFL.
And then they realize he gets signed to a 3-year, $2 million deal.
Oh, I immediately regret this
Oh,
decision.
Guys, this just in: Le'Veon Bell signed a contract with Atlantic Records.
I saw that.
He's gonna go rap. He's gonna go rap with Migos.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab.
we got the dab.
All right,
Yeah,
I think we
let's
should
see.
move on to. Let's
Deshaun
see.
Jackson to the Eagles reunion.
I love it.
He back.
I
He
love
back?
it. I love it.
He's
He
back. But is he fast?
I
Well,
think he
most important-
still has
That
most of the
doesn't
speed.
rhyme, Jules.
But most importantly, he returned touchdown back.
Yeah.
All Giants fans are now scared.
The Giants special teams right now are shaking in their boots, bro.
What?
Oh
Look
man.
what Boom just put in the chat.
No.
Oh god. I don't even want to see.
Josh Bellamy.
Because if I go down
no,
and
no,
look
no,
at
no,
what's
no,
in the
no.
chat, I'll be bad.
Oh no, dude,
Do it.
no.
You won't be banned. I promise you.
Aaron, confirm that shiz, man. Confirm that shiz.
I'm looking right now. Hold on.
Confirm that bullshit.
Whoa! Oh my god!
He
No
did,
way.
he
Wow.
did us
Boom, I
dirty,
hate you.
bro. He did us dirty.
Wow.
He did us dirty, bro.
Boom! Come on, man.
I'm done.
Bell earlier on Twitter said that he was currently torn between two teams. So my guess is, my hope is
Raiders.
that it's Philadelphia and the
He
Ravens.
signs with the Browns.
If he signed with the Browns, that'd be the most stacked group of running backs of all time. It
Oh
wouldn't
my
even
Dude,
be
you
goodness.
know,
Ain't no
you know
one
what was
stopping
going
that
around like a week ago? There was like the Oakland Raiders are gonna build a super team. They're gonna draft Kyler Murray. They're gonna trade Derek Carr to the Jaguars. They're gonna get AB, and they're gonna get Le'Veon Bell.
Finally,
Can they even afford Le'Veon Bell
Kyler
anymore?
Murray? Why not Dwayne Haskins?
Or
Josh
Dwayne
McCown. Josh McCown retired. Rip in the chat.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
The GOAT retired. Damn.
He's a real MVP though.
Watch what Boom said happen tomorrow, and you'd just be like, "What the fuck? Did I just see into the future?"
Okay, so Deshaun Jackson,
Boom.
is he the
Yeah,
answer?
Deshaun Jackson.
Is he the answer to the Eagles', deep threat problems? Not being able to go deep with the ball.
round pick.
Let's see. They got Alshon Jeffrey. They got what's his name again? Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, they got Nelson Aguilar. I mean, they got Mike Wallace. I think it was. Like
Yeah.
ACL.
Achilles.
Yeah, his Achilles, and then now they have Djax. But, I don't know. Probably.
That group is very solid. The only issue is
I mean,
that
Aguilar is
them are
mostly
in
the
their
most
30s.
vertical guy that they have there. That's their deep threat.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
now
Alshon
adding
Jeffrey's more for physical, 50-50 balls, back shoulders.
Zach Ertz is the same way. Doesn't really
He
produce
may
a whole
be.
lot run after cat.
We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think now we can move on to Adam Humphries. Let's see. I think he was a $23 million. Yeah, Adam Humphries to the Titans.
Yeah.
Let me just check his stats again. 1 second.
I think this just proves how pathetic the Titans organization is.
Really? To a
Yeah,
4-year,
no,
$36 million deal.
What, John?
Yeah, now they look more like the New England, man.
I think the reason why all these teams are starting to sign New England players has to, well, like I know that well, not only that, but the coaches also either played or coached for the Patriots. So, because think about it, Vrabel, what's his name? The linebacker that used to play for them.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, he's like he's a former Patriots guy. I'm interested to see what they'll do with what's his name, the Snake.
Yeah. Close deals and Marcus Lawrence to the Cowboys. Oh, shit.
Right, yeah, that was more of a minor signing. Like, I think he was maybe a little bit overpaid based on the stats he put up. I think maybe $30 million. That would be a little bit more fair.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, do they have a slot receiver there?
The Titans have a slot receiver. I can't even name one of their wide receivers.
The Titans have Corey Davis.
Yeah.
That's
about it.
His name is there.
Titans have no receiver. Mariota's running for his...
Ugh.
Wait, oh my god. I just believe that shit.
Alright,
I thought the guy was still in Detroit.
A legendary, more than likely going to be... No, not more than likely, what am I saying? Going to be in the Hall of Fame linebacker T. Sizzle, or Terrell Suggs for Uncultured Swine.
T. Sizzle.
Man, I don't hear that term too much anymore.
My boy's going to Arizona.
And he's going to die in Arizona.
The Cards trying to...
I suppose he play in Arizona State.
He won't even make it inside the stadium. He'll get torched by the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. Exactly.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun god, man.
It's ridiculously hot in Arizona.
Dude, my question is, who's gonna Chandler Jones or T. Sizzle? Because they both have 55.
I thought that T. Sizzle was 57.
Oof. I honestly didn't see that.
No, that's C.J. Mosley. That's C.J. Mosley. Never mind.
Yeah, that was C.J. Mosley. Yeah, I literally, I'm surprised, and I hopefully it's not like that Emmitt Smith situation where he just like becomes a ghost in Arizona.
She knows how to use the. She knows how to use the dog door.
T. Sizzle uses the dog door.
Yeah, T. Sizzle loves the dog door.
T. Sizzle loves the dog door, bro.
Alright.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I think it's a good signing for them. I mean, they need a pass rusher.
I think this signing is more for veteran leadership than actual production.
Especially if they. Well, think about it. They already got Larry Fitzgerald. I know you hate him, but they already got Larry Fitzgerald. So maybe this is just more for like a defensive leadership kind of, I guess. Oh, it's third pick.
Let's see. Moving on to
Stop taking.
I mean, I'm not.
I mean,
there we go.
Personally,
But they overpay him.
It doesn't really affect me all that much. So, I mean, I don't really care. I think that it makes sense because the Chiefs need. Not only do they need a veteran, but they also need someone who knows what they're doing. Because, like, think about it. They got torched because they just had no one in their secondary. Like, Eric Berry.
They need cornerbacks.
Yeah. I think
I'm surprised they didn't go for Darby.
Who
Ronald Darby. You gotta be kidding me.
Have someone.
Ugh.
Would be a good pickup.
Yeah.
However, if he's already taken, I think this could be a slight reach.
Greedy Williams?
Maybe. Well, yeah. Well, no, Williams wouldn't be a reach in the first round. I'm saying if like all of the top 5 corners have been taken at this point, which I don't think they will be, but if they were, I'd say that Julian Love from Notre Dame would be a very good pickup for them because they compete.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty solid season.
Yeah, I think he's the most underrated corner in this draft.
Yeah, for sure.
Who is?
Especially Julian Love from Notre Dame. And I was actually at their game against Clemson, and it was like when he got injured during the second quarter, which is when Clemson just started freaking absolutely pounding Notre Dame. But the second he came back, the passing game was like non-existent from Clemson. Like it was amazing to watch. Like he locked down a receiver while injured. And like I don't know if you guys have seen Clemson's receivers, but they got some like studs in that. So it's like I think that he could be like if he makes it to the second round, if he makes it all the way down to where the Eagles are drafting at, I really, really want them to take. I mean, I know that they got other spots to address, but it would make a bunch of sense to take him there.
All right.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of draft talk in here too.
Yeah.
We're doing everything on this podcast.
Last
We
signing
only got one other.
for today, I think. I don't know. It might get wilder during the night. Let's see. Devin Funchess to the Colts.
I think it's a great signing.
I
feel like they kind of overpaid him in a way.
No,
But
Devin
those were
Funchess went to the Colts.
Oh, misheard then.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna be like, wait, didn't the
he
last
got size, so I guess that's good.
It's one of those things where I think Funchess is a very good player.
Not gonna lie, I really like this signing. I really.
He would be a good pairing with Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now the thing is Funchess a 50-50 type of guy, physical, or is he more like vertical?
Vertical.
He's kind of a 50-50 guy. He's bigger, I think.
Yeah, he's a little bigger.
I know that he's not. No, he's not like this is the most extreme example, I guess, but he's not like a Julio Jones who can go up there and like the corner has a ball in his hands and he still tears it away. But like, I mean, he's a pretty physical receiver, at least from what I've seen.
I mean, he's 6'4", 236.
Yeah, so he's a big boy.
Big dude.
Like.
Yo, I just realized something. Anthony Bart trade. Signing.
What?
Josh Allen's gonna hurdle him 2 times in a year now.
Man, I was kind of hoping the Jets would pick up Josh Allen in the draft. This year.
I think Allen was very underrated. I think that he, it's one of those things where he does have a bunch of refining to do, but there were plays that he made where it's like, okay, I can see why this dude was a first-round pick. The only guy that I didn't see that with this year was goddamn Rosen.
Mm-hmm. Rosen, the guy that everybody was so high on.
Well, to be fair, he didn't have any. He didn't have any help whatsoever on that Cardinals. Crap, I wouldn't mind him being a Charger, honestly.
At the beginning of the season, he was seen as the #1 quarterback.
Mm-hmm. He was seen as the biggest. He was seen as one of the bigger steals of the draft at pick number 10.
And everybody's like, "Oh, the Browns should have drafted him." Well,
yeah,
he's had the same nerve to say that 9 mistakes were made that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although he recently said, before that he said that he didn't even want to be a Brown. Like he said, he'd rather be a later pick with the right team than be
Cleveland.
to be a first pick with the wrong team.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now all this trade talk about Rosen taking Kyler Murray at number 1, do you think that might have humbled him?
I don't think so.
Perhaps.
I don't think so. I think he's a very cocky person. I think that's good, but at the same time, it's also very bad because, I mean, it'd be one thing if he was like Philip Rivers, kind of cocky, where like he got to play behind someone good for a little bit with Drew Brees, kind of learn the game. But
True.
You know what's funny about
Hey,
Philip
hey, look
Rivers?
that up. If he goes to New England.
Okay, you know what's funny about Philip Rivers? He's so cocky and everything, but he doesn't swear. He never swears.
That's what's crazy. He doesn't say one swear word. He's probably the only person out here saying golly.
Kirk Cousins. He wants to say the F word, but he says frick. Weird.
No, he's just shouting out Freck.
He's like frick. He's a big fan of frick.
Alright, guys. That has been all of the signings that have gone down today. Unless we get any more in the next few minutes, I think we're going to wrap it up here.
I mean, the Chargers technically re-signed Denzel Perryman.
Ooh, wait, what?
What?
Denzel Perryman?
Yeah, Denzel Perryman. Chargers re-signed him.
Nice.
Isn't he the linebacker?
A 2-year, $12 million contract, which is pretty decent.
Fucking love Denzel.
Yo, I'm surprised. Why the Chargers get Anthony Barr? They need a line. They're putting safeties at linebacker.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it worked against the Ravens, but it didn't work against the Patriots.
Well, we didn't use that against the Patriots. It might have actually worked. I don't know.
All right, everybody. So this has been our.
This is kind of.
Oh wait, what?
This is kind of off topic, but like I was wondering, like, do you guys think that Rodrigo Blankenship is going to get drafted?
Who?
Who?
Oh.
That's
like he's the kick. He's like the number one like projected kicker. He's projected to go like 3rd round or something.
Well,
Really?
You saw what happened last time a kicker got.
He's the guy with the. He's the guy with the goofy glasses who plays for Georgia.
Oh,
really?
Oh, I've seen him.
That man
I know who you're talking about.
I kind of at first I wanted him on the Chargers, but we have Badgley, and I have confidence in him for the time being.
Yeah, Badgley's the GOAT. He's only missed 1 kick in his career.
I like Jake Elliott a lot with the Eagles.
Nope.
Thank you,
Badgley's better. Sorry.
Has he made a 61-yard field goal to beat the Giants?
No, but he's made a 60-yard field goal to beat the Bengals.
Well, that's just the bundle.
franchise best.
Hell yeah.
Has any of your guys' kickers tried a free kick? Because I know Crosby has.
No, but Crosby missed 5 field goals in a game. So I mean,
it was 4 and an extra point.
That Lions game was brutal.
It was 4 and an extra point. Get it right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Double doing.
You know who I want? You know who I want the Chargers to pick up?
Crosby ruined our season,
King.
but I still love him.
No, Crosby saved it by getting rid of McCarthy.
Is this our outro music or something?
I think the Chargers,
basically
the Chargers need to pick up Marquette King.
All right, everybody. Okay, so this has been.
Donald Delahaye.
All right, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself. This has been our NFL off-season discussion. So this is gonna be the first time telling everybody about it. But oh my God, Rhythm. This is gonna be the first time telling everybody about it. But we are planning on doing a NFL. We plan on doing our own coverage of the NFL draft.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
So,
it'll be a long.
We will for sure be covering the entire first round of the NFL draft. So it would be awesome if you guys could stick in.
I'm gonna cry on the stream if the Chargers draft a quarterback.
I can't wait for Tom Telesco to pick the best draft.
I can't wait for us to trade away our pick. Anyway, guys,
does every year because he's awesome.
Thank you everybody for watching. Everybody that watches this, if I decide to put it up on any streaming service, but not streaming service, but podcast service, but I probably won't. So it was great.
Can't wait for the Chargers to trade up to get Nick Bosa just to have 2 Bosas.
Jesus.